Greetings, welcome back to PinkOddBird. Oh my gosh, you guys, it feels like I have been gone forever, ever. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to be here and be able to come and share these new journals that I just finished with you guys today. So let's go ahead and get started. You guys, I'm so excited. Okay, I know I have been gone for kind of a little while, it seems like anyway, but I have been working on these for a while. For a minute there, I was doing lots and lots of custom orders. So, and some of those I didn't show, and I was just kind of working behind the scenes. And so this is kind of the first project that I have had a chance to make that was something that I just wanted to make on my own. And I've been wanting to do this, and I'm so happy that I finally finished. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I have been posting stories and pictures on my feed about this process and different things that I've been doing in these books. So I'm so excited to share them with you. I hope everyone is doing well, and I am just really happy and excited and in a really good place. And I'm just, vibes, you guys. It's the vibes. All right, so I'm going to start by showing these two journals with you. Today, the theme is crystals. Ooh. And I have been wanting to make these for a while, and I have kind of gotten into crystals lately, and I didn't really think that I ever would because, I've known crystals and seen them, and I'm just like, but when you actually start like looking at them and understanding them and seeing like where they come from and how they, come about, reading and learning, they're actually really, really interesting parts of our world. So I wanted to make some books that could serve as like if you are a crystal lover and you're already well into it, or maybe you're a novice, you want a place to write about your crystal journey or how you meditate with your crystals, or just anything in your like Zen or your meditative state, after you get out of the meditative state, I should say, anything that you might want to write or journal about, the progress you might want to write about the crystals that you buy, how they make you feel, it's endless. And so these books, I just feel like there's so much positive vibes, and I'll stop talking and I will just jump into showing these to you guys. They're pretty similar. I will show both of them to you, and I will try going as fast as I can. I was inspired to make these not only because I've recently gotten into crystals, but I want to say last year, Samantha, and she's like, hey, pick a kit from my shop and you can use it. And so when I did, I came across her crystal little digital printables, and so that is what really inspired me to make these books in this way also. And I wanted to use these instead of just putting them in the book like folded up. Well, I mean, it is folded, but you know what I'm saying. I was playing around with the sizes on these books. But I wanted these to actually be like really big pages in the books. And so I made the books pretty much the size of the pages. So I'm going to go ahead and stop talking once again. I'm just so excited, you guys. All right, so here it is, the cover. I have made it kind of like in the same style I did my Celestial books in a while back, and I wanted to just pick some colors that were kind of like, they look like they have dimension and different color blends and stuff like that. So that's what I did for that. And they are soft covers, but they do have a little bit of, squishy room. And so here's the cover. I've got the little chakra and the meditation here, and then behind that I have put this little element here because it gives you a breakdown of like what the chakras are. And so I thought that was a perfect little way to start the book out. And this one we will call Wander. So opening up, my friend Jeneen has a little shop at Jacys Apothecary, and she sells incense, and so I thought that it would be really cool to include the incense that she has in her shop. And I wrote Kush on here, but the incense have like oil and like the scent, so it kind of like bled on the paper that I put in there. But this one I should have probably stapled it up here, but hindsight, right? So This one smells really, really good, so I put 2 in here as a little sample for you. And as I understand it, you can use incense, the smoke from incense, to cleanse the energy from your crystals. So I thought that was like a really great addition for these books. And then another form of meditation is kind of like when you do these little coloring pieces. So I put one of those in there, and then there's just a little tag here. And the pocket, I tried to cut it with my deckle scissors and make it all jagged, so it looks kind of like a crazy rock. So and then here I used leftover scraps to make a Franken crystal instead of like a Franken page or Franken tag. So I just cut it and just, you know, made it look kind of like a crystal. So, and then there are also kind of like celestial / moon elements in this book, in both books. So okay, so enough. I'm trying to get all of the information out as much as I can, and then just keep on going. So you guys remember these. I showed you a tutorial on how to make these little elements where you can journal on the back, and then it has the acetate with the alcohol ink on there, and it's super duper duper cool looking once you write under it. So I'll link that down in the description box below. So here we have selenite, and these are my digital pages. Colorful Vibrations, I believe, is what I called that kit. So they're all stained, and I thought they were so perfect for these books. So here's some more, a little ephemera. And these you may have seen on my Instagram. They are watercolor crystals, and I did these personally. And these that are included in the book, each book has 2. They are original paintings that I did, and so I love this one. It's like fluorite. I love the way this one turned out. It's so dang cool. So here we've got a rose quartz page. Used a little bit of washi. Big old tags in here that you can take out and write on. Journaling pages, the huge flip out pages for more space. A couple pieces here. And then I have a little feather charm there and a big old tag right here. These I also posted on my Instagram. I was inspired by my friend Priscilla at ReleasetheCraftin to make these. She did something similar in one of her books, and so she's like, hey, why don't you do that with your acetate, alcohol ink acetate? And so I did, and I was like, ooh, that's super cool. So it's just a little pocket with a little journaling card in there, but it's cut out in the shape of like a crystal. And then I did make some actual Franken tags with Priscilla's celestial words as well. I'll try and link all this stuff for you guys, so if you're interested, you can just, you know, get over there and find the stuff, especially like these really cool crystal pages from Samantha. So soda light. Here I just tucked in 2 little pieces, a big old flip with some stars. Fluorite, probably one of my favorites, definitely for sure, other than like obsidian, which is my ring. So there's some more of those words. And then these were actually from a kit, and they were envelopes, but I cut the flaps off of the envelope because I thought they looked more like gems this way. So that's pretty cool. There's a little frog charm here. This paper came from Lisa at Body Mind Spirit Shop, and she sent me a whole bunch of really cool papers that she dyed, and this one is one that she has digital. I will link it below as well, and I printed it on tracing paper, and I love the way it looks, kind of like a crazy rock, you know, gemstone, something something. I did do some little like star, not embossing, but like glitter texture, I guess is what it is. So there's another one of those pages. If you guys, is there anybody else who's into crystals? If you are, leave a comment down below and let me know what your favorite crystal is, or how you feel about them, or what you think, or the latest one that you've bought. Leave a comment down below. So this one has a little Scorpio charm on it. There is the second watercolor one for this book, Amethyst. Just tucked it in. Lots of places for you to be able to write. I mean, I was really just envisioning, you know, being able to, here's another one of those little crystal cutout pieces. And I love that they're see-through, because if you write on these, you'll be able to see the writing through. With, you know, just the joy, or whatever it is that you feel, the comfort, when you're working with your crystals. So obsidian, yay! Such a good one. I did some stenciling, stamping. There's some more of those kit pages. I did some spraying in the book. There's the other piece of that. A little pretty sparkle trim. Some more ephemera up there. Big old tag. And I did some more embossing. This one you can hardly see it because it's like a clear medium, but and then in the back of this book I have tucked in a big old shaker tag that I made, and in here it says life is filled with endless possibilities. And then I chose to put these colorful like sequins in because they kind of remind me of all the different colors of the stones and such. And then I just put a journaling card in there as well. In the back I've put an envelope in for you to be able to add some stuff, another coloring page and a tag, and then I again cut it so that it looks like a gem. There's my stamp, and then I have some little beads down here at the very bottom, and they kind of like just match with the colors of the book. So that is this one, which I said is Wander. So let's quickly flip through the other book and we will be done. So I'll be right back. All right, here we are. This one, the closure is actually Sari Silk. So again, we have the chakra information. And I love that it's like the opaque image here, and then this is kind of like the skeleton, like what's behind it. You know, I love that idea. And then here it says this little charm is listen, so that's what this book will be. There's the ephemera in the front. I didn't put anything on this page because, oh, look at it. It's too pretty, but you can cover it up if you want to when you get it. So here we go. A couple little pieces here. I can go much faster now that you've really got the gist of it. This one has a Pisces charm on it. So tuck some things into that little Franken crystal. And again, I used Samantha's pages. Here we have green quartz. And another one of those acetate journaling cards. Some washi up here. Lisa's paper, rose quartz. And these are big, nice and big. You can actually, you know, put these, pop them in your carry-on bag or your personal bags, your backpack. And I tried to keep the, oh gosh, come on. There we go. Sorry about that. I tried to keep the charms to a minimum, like, you know, not too, no fuss, no muss, I guess we'll say. So that way, if you do want to travel with these, they're all just attached with garment pins, so you can easily take those off if you don't want to risk like damaging or losing them. So I tried to really keep that in mind as well. And here we go, rose quartz, watercolor by Moi. I really hope you guys leave some cool comments down. I'm really interested to know like what you guys are into as far as crystal goes. There's some more of that texture down here. There's another one of those big pockets. I think it would also be cool if you like to take pictures of your crystals. You can actually take some pictures of your crystals and journal about them in here. I think that would be kind of fun. This one says shine bright behind the shaker, and then there's just a big journaling card there. And this one is Sandalwood and Nag Champa from Jeneen. Another coloring sheet in there and a tag. And there's my stamp. So, oh, you guys, do you love these as much as I do, or am I just overly excited for nothing? I really hope you do. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure that you leave a comment down below. I will be back soon with, I don't know what, something else. I've been, you know, thinking about what I want to do. I do have a couple more custom orders to do, but it felt so good to get these done, you guys. So yeah, leave me a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Be sure to give a thumbs up on this video if you enjoyed it. And that is going to wrap it up for me for now. Be sure to stay tuned because you never know what direction this odd flock of ours is heading into. And until next time, toodaloo.